Alright guys, welcome back to the second part of Draft Pack and Play. And as you can see, I'm heading right into match number 3 of the draft. The same draft. And if you guys recall, if you saw the previous video, we are going to basically draft, play the draft, and then whatever our rewards are in the draft, we are going to open those packs. Whether if you lose in the first round, if you go all the way up to the 4th round, it really doesn't matter. That means you're going to be choosing 5 players from the sum of all of the packs opened from your draft rewards. We're going to use those 5 players and basically put them into our squad. And just to update you on the rules, these stipulations are: you have to put those players in your squad, and then what's going to happen is you're going to go into an online friendlies match, well, an online singles match, and you're going to play a round there. Once you play that round, what's going to happen is the rules are, okay, you're playing with those 5 players that you got from your draft rewards. If you win, you keep your players, you can sell them, list them, transfer them, whatever. But if you lose, you gotta discard those 5 players. Okay? Those 5 players that you picked up in your rewards. If you were playing with a team of the week, a special card, whatever the case may be, it has to be discarded. And as you can see, we got into the match, and right at the 5-minute mark, my guy, my opponent, this dude scores an absolutely wild goal with Dzeko. I did not expect that, and it's not a wild goal. It's a goal that caught me off guard. That's what I mean when I say it was a wild goal. So yeah, I subbed on Neymar right away for Sturridge this time around. I wasn't fooling around, and right here I pick up the ball with Julian Brandt. I pass it to Volland, and Volland, oh my god, what a match with Volland. Passes it to Neymar, cross to Neymar, and the header with Neymar slots right in. I make it 1-1. I tie this up in the 15th minute. And, you know, it's just one of those things where everyone goes all out in match number 3, because that's really the deciding match. People get the best pack rewards in match number 3 if they win match number 3. When you go to match 4, there's a toss-up. You either get, you know, most of the time you get a rare and a gold, or a rare players pack and a gold, or you get 2 rare gold players packs and another pack. So that sucks, right? If you get that reward, those 2 25k packs and those 2 rare gold packs, they always suck. They don't give out anything that great most of the time. So yeah, my opponent paused the match right away because I guess he wasn't expecting that goal. So he starts right back off, and it's a back and forth at this point in the game. It is the 21st minute, but I reclaim the ball. Sarabia passes it to Volland. I'm building up the play slowly, paying attention. Sarabia's right there. Declan Rice, oh my god, this guy is amazing in this game. Neymar passes the ball. Volland shoots, and he scores with his weak foot. Volland, I did not expect. I didn't even use him that much. I didn't like how he played in the first 2 matches, but I said, let me keep this guy on. And I got the hang of him, and when I did, oh my god, Volland is just a madman if you know how to use him. I mean, his pace is not there, but hey, what a great card, what a great way to, you know, score. You know, he has an assist and a goal, and bam, another goal. So 3-1. Volland makes it 3-1. So he has an assist, he has 2 goals by the 30th minute. And my opponent doesn't know what to do at this point in time. You know, I don't think anyone's expecting Volland, of all cards, you know, of all players, to be performing the way he is in the third round. But instantly after kickoff, my opponent goes into straight offensive mode, but Rice passes the ball back, you know, he gets it intercepted, but I'm just keeping the pressure on at this point in time. Hermoso, and my backline is actually really solid, by the way. I didn't even mention that in the previous video, but my backline is actually really solid right now. But yeah, Rice passes the ball to Brent again, and that pass to Neymar, oh my god. And I just do Cook at the 1, Cook at the 2, pass it, boom, Volland's in the right place, and I slot it home for an easy 4th goal. And by the 44th minute, this match really feels like it is over. My opponent has lost the will to continue. And props to him, because he was a little tough and he scared me right at the beginning with that goal. But as you can see, I'm not as concerned about that goal. And just on a quick side note, this video took a very long time to churn out because there was a problem. There were some corruption errors in after some of the trimmings and things like that. So I'm sorry, I do apologize for how late this is. You guys will be getting it on Tuesday rather than on Monday. I did finish these matches at 5:30 in the morning, around approximately around that time, and it was just one of those things where, you know, I couldn't get it out as fast as I wanted to because of all the trimming. And as you can see, match 3, so 3-1, 3-1, 4-1. That's the scores, and you know, I'm comfortable for this 4th round match, and I've gotten accustomed to my team. And the thing is, we're going into this round of the draft, and what you'll notice is that, you know, this team isn't as dangerous. It doesn't look as dangerous or threatening, but it is the 4th round. And when it's the 4th round, you know, you always have to be on your toes. So without further ado, we get into match number 4. And I will say right off the bat, I did sub on my players. I put on Kimmich. This 95 Kimmich card, even though it's high-low, it's actually really good. And this Neymar card, wow, you know, he still lives up to the hype even later on. And as you can see, the 30-minute mark, I fast-forward it right here, and you're just going to see some back-and-forth action. But right here, Mertens touches the ball, and for the rating on this card, you know, and for his physicality, he shouldn't have been able to do that, but he was able to slip away with that Mertens card. And I tried knocking him off the ball, but I guess he just turned a little to his right, and he was able to shoot that, bang that in, and he made it 1-0. And that seemed to be the pattern my opponents would score. Oh, look, that guy went into a sick tackle when I tried to score, and that really frustrated me because that should have been a pen. But either that or it was a really hard challenge. It was a really crazy 50-50. But yeah, that's not a 50-50. That was just a slide tackle. What am I saying? But yeah, as you can see, I'm just here with Neymar in the 70th minute, and I managed to equalize it. And at this point, I can remember it just like it was, you know, yesterday morning. When I scored that equalizer, boy, I didn't feel like I was ever going to score in this match because my opponent's defense was really sound. His backline ended up being really sound. He knew how to use his players. So after I tied it up, instantly he puts back on that pressure. And right here, I should have instantly went down. I was wide open, but I had a clip. I didn't want to put it in there, but in the first half I had something similar like that happen to me too, where my point blank range, and my player just skyrockets it into the crowd. But yeah, 75th minute again with another banger. Oh my God, 76th minute with Neymar. This guy just with a rocket, and he just puts it right where the goalie can get it. And that, my friends, is how this match ended up, turning out. I did have a lot of the possession, but once again, these guys are efficient, they're strong, they know what they're doing, they're tough players. So, he had way more tackles. I didn't average the amount of tackles that I like to average, but here we can see I've won the draft, and I'll be right back. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I have won the draft. So that's 4 wins in the draft, and that means, remember, we're going to do like a stipulation draft challenge. So this draft challenge is one that's dependent on pack and play. So we are going to go into a friendly. We'll do a player pick, five card player pick, right, from my rewards. So 5 of these players have to go into my team. So I just have a pen and a paper down, because just in case I have duplicates, it's going to be a lot of players to remember. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to think, how can I put these players in my squad to have that fun friendlies match, because I already did the hard work, and then afterwards I can put them on the transfer market or whatever, once I decide not to use them. I mean, it's the end of FIFA, and you know what, winning a draft challenge should be enough, but you know what, let's make this fun, and the only way to really make this fun is to find new ways to add on to the game, and just make it fresh and interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into the packs. My rewards. Okay, this is the reason why I usually grind to 3 rather than 4, right? So if you win the draft and you get these packs at the end, you just want to shoot yourself in the foot, because you just won a draft and you got the worst packs you could possibly get. So it's a premium gold, a rare gold, and a rare gold. So depending on whatever players I get in these 3 packs, 5 of them have to go into my team. So let's open the packs. First pack. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna go into my elite squad and downgrade my squad? Okay, so Jefferson. So I'm just going to make a note. So 78 rated Jefferson. You have Pereira, 77 rated Pereira. I'm just writing this down. And Romero. Okay. So, and he's 76 rated. So those were 3 players from my first, and I do have a choice selection, so I don't have to select right away. I can increase the chem if I want to, just whoever works. But those are going to be the 3 players that I have to, decide. I have to choose who goes in. So those are the first 3 players. So in the next pack, in the first 25k pack, who do we get? We get a rare pack, a rare player, sorry. Volt. Okay, so this is actually really trash. Like, how do you win a draft? This has always been the issue. Okay, so we have Vogt. He's 80 rated. Dennis Suarez. So Suarez, 79 rated. I'm just writing these down. And Mukiel, I really don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, and I haven't played with him. So he's 77 rated center back. Okay, so that kind of sucks right off the bat, because I did all that hard work, I did win the draft, and this is what you get in return. This kind of sucks. So remember, I do have to choose 5 players from this selection. Oh, what is this? Okay. Center back, Liverpool. Matip, okay. Alright, so I can definitely use this guy right away into my friendlies match. For that pack and play kind of deal. That player pick, pack and play, whatever term. I'm using them interchangeably, but you get the idea. Alright, so that's not even bad. That's actually really class. Very cool, very cool, very cool. So I've picked up some steam right there. Who else is in packs? Oh, Miranda, 85 Miranda, Gomes, 81 Gomes, Semedo, Nelson Semedo, 80 rated, and 79 rated Mandy. Okay, so I am going to definitely, how much is this going for? It's still going for a lot. Okay, so I'll put it up for 3,400. And just to try to get some coins back. Okay, so before I sell these players off, I will be editing my squad now. So remember, 5 of these players have to go into my squad. So what I'm thinking right off the bat, Matip right off the bat. Okay. Very, very cool. So Matip is in the club. So where do I go from here? 5 players. This is actually gonna be really tough. Huh. Okay. So Pogba will come out, and Dennis Suarez will be the second choice. Wow. So that's my second choice. So Suarez, I can check off. Matip, I can check off. Jeez. Okay, so it's gonna look like, I'm gonna have to put these guys on. And what I can do now, I can put him on the bench and choose the Gomes card. Okay. So Bafatimi Gomez. Gomes. So that's 3 players so far. Should I even do their chem styles? I mean, it's a friendlies, so I won't, against my better judgment. And, Semedo. Okay, you know what? To make that work, yikes. It's gonna be an epic yikes. Where is he? Right here. So Nelson Semedo. I do that. Okay, so I'm still on good, perfect, 100 chem. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more player has to go into my squad. And what on earth am I going to use? I pulled a whole bunch of center backs, and this sucks right off the bat. Dennis Suarez, check. Matip, check. Gomes, check. Semedo, check. So 4. Okay, so I did pull Mandy. So this is actually going to... Yikes. So yeah, he'll be on 7 chem as well. You know what? That's a little too low. So instead of using Mandy, I'm going to use Miranda. And why I'm going to use Miranda is because instead, no, keep that there. You know what? They'll both be on 7 chem. So let's see. Gomez 1, Suarez 2, Matip 3, Miranda 4, Semedo 5. You know what? That isn't so bad. That is very, very manageable. So remember, I can bring on whoever else I want, but this has to be my starting lineup. So yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So here we go. We'll get into an online singles match. Not a friendlies, an online singles. And see how these guys play in a match. I'll be right back. So guys, what I am going to tell you right off the bat, I did make an error. I went to record and I guess I double tapped record twice and it accidentally stopped my gameplay footage. So I did go into a friendlies match, but right before this, and I scored 3-1. Del Piero, Gomez, and Del Piero again, and the footage didn't take. So you guys are gonna have to take my word for it. But what I did end up doing, just in case you don't believe me, I did go into another friendlies match. And remember, the stipulations are, after you draft the players, what ends up happening is whatever your team looks like, you know, you play, and then when you get your rewards, you open your rewards. 5 players that you get from your rewards has to go into your starting lineup. And what you're going to do is play that online singles match. When you play the online singles match now, if you win, you keep those 5 players, whatever the players are. If you lose, you have to discard them right away. So that's the point of draft pack and play. But yeah, I shot that first time shot with Gomes, and that seemed to be the case with him. He would always find the ball on his weak side, and I didn't have enough time with this card. You know, the touches would let him down, so I would just end up banging it with his weak foot. But what ended up happening, I was like, alright, you know what? Let me just score with Del Piero. I didn't want to score with Del Piero. Sometimes I withhold the shot, but in the 45th minute, I do score with Del Piero. And my connection in this match wasn't that good, but it was a friendly, so, you know, you don't have to worry so much. And this guy, credit to him, he was good, and he was playing with a lot of icons. He did have his backline be like, you know, his backline looked all over the place. You know, he had some low-rated cards, but I do sub on my Van Dijk and my Alaba card in the middle, in the central midfield, and just to shore up the, you know, shore up my defenses a little, and just to keep everything fresh in my team. I did keep Gomes on, and you know, some of my other players, but yeah, you know, the second goal is coming, and you see right here, with his weak foot, Gomes just rockets that into the back, and you don't usually expect that from this card. Look, 70 pace, 82 shot. I have no chem style or training cards on him, and that is how this match ends up being. At least my Gomes scored, and I did keep on Semedo. I kept on my guys. I stuck to my words. The Matip card is actually really good, but it's the wrong stage in FIFA to even be using those types of cards. But that will be the end of draft pack and play. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever, and I will see you later. Hopefully you guys do return. I will be posting more reviews.